Hey, everybody, welcome back to the podcast. You're listening to the longest running superhero role playing game on earth. I'm your host, the Game Master, and with me today is the mighty Thor,
Greetings, mortals.
as well as Darkseid the Destroyer.
Hello.
and and so we are going to be doing a thing today based on the works of Jack Kirby. For anyone who's unfamiliar, Jack Kirby worked on Thor at Marvel in the 1960s. Then Marvel would make him mad, and he'd go to DC and he would create the New Gods. That's kind of where that name came from. Was it referred to his new work, and he was kind of casting shade at, Marvel when he did that. Then DC would make him mad, he'd go back to Marvel, and then Marvel would make him bad, he'd go back to DC. But so I've always thought there was this rivalry between the new gods and the old gods. And so we wanted to do a game based on that, kind of in honor of Jack Kirby. So Darkseid, you would be the invading force here. What is it you're wanting to do?
I'm searching for the anti-life equation.
Okay.
So
we'll
send out some parademons in front of me.
Okay. So we'll see your forces show up at Asgard. And yeah, the Thor, what do you want to be doing?
Before the invasion, I'm going to be in one of the wine halls with a big tankard boasting of my adventures on Midgard and all of the interesting uh, co-workers I have.
Okay. So parademons attack Asgard. I will just assume, because it'd be kind of tedious. For one, Thor can easily kill a parademon. That's not even in question here. So it would be monotonous to roll dice to do that, but also, just to be really frank, I'm using the free version of Zoom to record this. So we only have like 30 minutes or something. So I don't want to waste any time on the little guys. So let's just say, Darkseid, that you see Thor taking
Epically
out your guys left and right.
I'll go over and try to stop that.
Okay. Man, I really wish that I had the ability to play like music from Justice League Unlimited. They had some really cool music for Darkseid.
Mm-hmm.
But at any rate, so Thor, you're fighting. You see Darkseid walking up.
I'm going to bellow. Darkseid, what business have you coming to Asgard? You and your ilk do not
Right,
belong in paradise.
Thor,
Return to your hellscape
Thor,
of a planet.
Thor,
Yes.
Thor. You don't know who Darkseid is.
Oh, okay.
This is Darkseid's first appearance.
Okay, never mind. Um, I will just yell, "What business have you in coming to Asgard? You and your ilk do not belong in this paradise. Return to where you come, or face the wrath of the mighty Thor."
Okay. Darkseid, what do you do?
I punch Thor.
What?
All right.
Sorry. What is your dexterity, Darkseid?
I have a dex of 10.
Thor, what is your dexterity?
6.
10 versus a 6. So you need a 7 or higher on 2d10 to hit.
6 and a 2, 8.
Okay. What is your strength?
I have a strength of 25.
All right. So Thor, we are going to say, is wearing his armor.
Yeah.
And so the armor has a body of 24 and then skin armor of 18. So that adds up to a 42. So unfortunately, when you punch him, you don't actually damage him.
I see. I need some doubles.
Well, you can switch over to your other stuff then too if you want to get through that armor, but because like your continuum control is, useful, but
No problem.
What's that?
I said it's a problem.
But okay, so that's the end of round one.
Okay.
Because Darkseid would have to move over to him. He throws the punch. You got one more auto left in case you want to use it, Darkseid.
Uh, I'll just use it to talk and call him like a flea.
Okay.
Weird.
All right. So Thor, it's your turn. And you
Automatic.
guys are face to face now, so you don't need to move to hit.
Okay. Automatic, I will show you the weak one. And I'm going to smack him with my hammer.
All right. What is your under your skills? Be sure to use the correct weaponry because he's better with the hammer than he normally is. So he actually has two weaponry skills.
Yeah.
I think one of them is like I think the normal weaponry is like in the 13 to 15 range. Is that it? Or is that the hammer?
Yeah, normal weaponry is 13. My hammer is 18.
18. Okay. So you're 18 versus Darkseid's 10 actually means you only need a 5 or better to hit him.
Well, that's because I just rolled double sevens and the 6. So 20.
Okay. Wow.
Bam.
One, two, that's 3 column shifts. Do you have the damage handy on what Mjolnir does?
Uh, let me look here.
And I know also because unfortunately Thor's character sheet is kind of complicated in Marvel superheroes. You
Yeah.
would be wearing the gauntlets, which means you do more damage when you're wearing the gauntlets than when you're not.
Oh, goodness. Okay. So
So it's the higher number.
the effect value, it's the same. It's going to be an EV of 12.
No, see, I brought up your sheet. It's 21. EV boosted to 21 if user is wearing the
Ah,
belt of strength. That's it.
there it is. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So 21 is the number you wanted. All right. So then what was your body, Darkseid?
I have a body of 27.
21 versus a 27. You need 2 column shifts to hurt him, but you got 1, 2, 3 column shifts. So you actually do 6 points of damage to Darkseid.
Yes.
All right. So, and you spoke, so you don't get to attack again. You have one more automatic action. Do you want to use it for anything?
Yes. Thou will now taste the bitter flavor of defeat.
Okay. Very good.
Was there any
Darkseid.
knockback on that?
Yeah, actually there would be. So yeah, they'll knock you back into like I'm kind of imagining in a way. Do you guys remember the end of Star Trek the motion picture
Oh yeah.
when like they get like they're inside of V'ger and they like walk out of the ship and it's like a bunch of hexagons?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I'm imagining it's a thing kind of like that, where you got a ship here docked with land, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it'll be like a rocky area. So Thor will punch you into your ship, Darkseid. I'll say that. You
Mm.
don't go through the hull of the ship or anything. You just sort of like dent it and, comic book stuff.
And then is continuum control and automatic action.
No, it's a dice. Well, it depends on what you use it for. If you use it to teleport or something, it would be. If
I
you're
was thinking
trying to
about it.
use eye beams to get rid of that armor or something like that, then that's a dice action.
I was thinking regen.
That's auto.
Cool. So auto is regen all of that damage.
Man.
Yeah, you get
Uh,
60 hit points back by doing that.
yeah, and then for dice, I'll use continuum control for the energy blast to destroy that armor.
Okay. So give me a roll to hit him. And that's holy crap. I got to move the thing just so I can see more of my GM screen. Because you got
Oh
60
no.
APs of continuum control, which is like Darkseid's just the worst guy in the entire game, basically. So
Yeah.
yeah, you need a 3 or higher.
Okay.
Double threes, and a 7 and a 5. So 6 plus 12 is 18. Wait,
So that's
28.
3 column shifts. Okay.
No,
S-
18. Yeah.
So then it's your 60 versus the armor's 42
Mhm.
is so 21 points gets through. Wait, you had the 3 column shifts. 1, 2, 3. 30 points gets through.
Wow.
So the had a body of 24. So the armor's at -6.
So I take 6 points.
Well, um, no, not yet. It's just the armor has to go down to -24 for the armor to be destroyed.
Okay.
So your armor's currently at -6. And then you have an auto left over, Darkseid, if you care to use it.
Uh, I'll just gloat about how his like hammer did nothing.
Okay. So Thor, it's your turn.
Okay. Do I realize how badly my armor has been damaged?
Oh yeah. I mean, it would be he would have hit you with like a massive red laser and the armor is jacked up looking, you know what I mean? It doesn't look right at
Okay.
all.
Um, I'm going to make the decision that if this goes bad, I'm going to warp my hammer to Midgard, uh,
Okay.
so that it's out of this guy's range.
Okay.
Um, for someone
Oh, but my
else to,
trophy.
N- that's what you get. For somebody else to hopefully find and take up the mantle. But, in the meantime, is he back to me or do I gotta go to him because I knocked him into his ship?
Gotta go to me.
All right. So I'm an action getting there.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not going to say anything because now it's game on. Um, and I'm going to hit him again.
Okay.
I got an 8.
8.
Yep,
Um, you hit.
no column shift.
Uh, what is the hammer's thing again? Is it 21
Yes,
versus Darkseid's 27? So without any column shifts, you hit him but do no damage.
I see.
And that also means then there's no knockback damage. So Darkseid just takes the shot.
Ugh.
You got 1 auto left if you care to use it.
If he hit me again with these beams and it gets through my armor, is it gonna kill me? Do I know that this is it?
I can't really answer that because
Okay.
it's all about the dice, like really if he rolled, double tens, double tens, double tens, double tens, then yes.
Okay.
If he rolls
Uh,
like a lower roll, like just a 10, like 110,
okay.
um, I would guess not without looking.
All right. Um, I'm going to pass.
Okay. It's your turn, Darkseid.
Uh, I'm going punch because I don't have to move, right? Thor's right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I rolled an 8. I have a dex of 10.
Okay. What is Thor's dex? 6 or something?
6.
So yeah, you needed a 7 or better. You get the 8, so that you barely hit him. The armor is still working because you
Hmm.
haven't destroyed the armor yet. So
It
no
Mhm.
damage.
sparks.
All right, and then can I convert the 2 autos to another dice?
Sure.
I'll just use eye beams this time. Go for the armor again.
Give me a roll.
9.
That works. You just needed a 3, so then it's your 60 versus the 42. Sorry, I gotta find it here on the table. So that's 21 points of damage. You were at
Okay.
-6, you're now at -27. -24 is where the armor is destroyed. So you actually
Gotcha.
burn the armor off of Thor. And then the excess damage, which what did I say? It was 27, that's 3 points.
Yes.
So now we're working on Thor, but the thing is, it's not going to hurt you because Thor himself has a body of 12, and then he also has skin armor of 5. So even without armor, you're going to defend at OV of 18.
Okay.
So no damage, but he is
Gotcha.
burning through your suit you're wearing.
Yeah. Lots of spark pieces falling off.
Right.
I am going to use weather control to call down lightning
Okay.
to strike Darkseid for my first action.
Okay.
Question: am I technically inside of the ship right now? Because I
No.
think I got knocked back in.
No.
No.
All right.
I had said you got knocked against the hull there, but then
Oh,
you moved around and fought some and stuff like that, and you're outside of the ship for sure.
all right.
I just meant you put the dent in the hull is what we call flavor text,
Mhm.
So yeah, but you're outside the ship. Okay, so give me a roll, Thor. That's your lightning of 12
Mhm.
versus Darkseid's, what is it, body of 27 or something. So give me a roll.
Yep.
I got 14.
Okay, so that's one column shift. Unfortunately, not enough to damage him.
Um, then I am going to uh open up a warp and launch my hammer down to Midgard.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
To hopefully somewhere around the Avengers Tower.
I mean, you can open it wherever you want. If you want it to go to, in Avengers Tower isn't a thing at this point in our timeline, just be the old classic Avengers mansion.
Yeah. Have
But
it
yeah, you can do
land in
that
the
if you
living
want.
room. Smash Tony's
So,
beautiful 200-year-old coffee table.
the horrific part of that actually, Darkseid, is you said you wanted that hammer, right?
Yeah, I like trophies.
Yeah, so it looks like you have to go to Earth next.
Oh,
We can kind of thank Thor for that one.
oh no. Oh no.
Um, at any rate, though, so it's Darkseid's turn.
Oh, I still have one auto left.
Okay.
Uh, the heroes of Midgard will not permit you to pass. You will fail.
I
Okay.
burned through the armor, right? There's no more armor.
Yep.
There's no more armor now. Correct.
I guess for an auto, I'll say like you were a fool to resist, and you will die as such. And then I'll do a mega beam.
Give me a roll.
Don't
It'll
be
be
double
your
ones.
60 versus Thor's 18.
17.
I'm
Jeez.
so
So that's two
scared.
column shifts.
Ah,
Uh, 60 versus 18 plus two column shifts is 45 points of damage.
I am so dead.
-5 from well, no, that's figured in. So that is straight 45 versus Thor's 12.
Yeah.
-12 kills Thor. So you actually
Oh,
kill Thor with your
And
Omega
that
Beam.
that is the end of the mighty Thor.
I'm sorry, honey.
That's
Um,
okay.
was
okay.
this Masterson that Thor?
No, it's Donald Blake.
Yeah, I'm Donald
Blake. All
Blake.
right. I always mix up the Thors.
So
Doctor
that's
Donald
that's
Blake.
true. Mjolnir's on Earth now, and maybe we can find an excuse for Eric Masterson to find it.
Hey, there you go.
I also mentioned in a game, I don't know when it was, Thor leaves a daughter behind whose name is Torun,
Yeah.
and we see her later in our timeline, so we know she exists. But yeah. So Darkseid, what do you want to do here for our epilogue?
I guess I'm gonna search all of Asgard for the anti-life equation
Okay.
in case any of the old gods have it.
Okay. So I am then going to just add to that and say that there's a Marvel character named Valkyrie who has like
Yeah.
blonde hair and kind of like a blue outfit. She will go to Earth because in Norse mythology, the Valkyries are kind of these harbinger type figures, you know. So she's going to go to Earth to basically warn people what she's experienced, you know. And then this sets up a big fight between the heroes of Earth and Darkseid. So that's our to be continued moment. Um, anything else you guys want to do before we sign off?
Um, just thank everybody for tuning in. Um, thank you for letting me play Thor. Fun.
Sure. Thank you for playing, both of you.
Absolutely.
Yep. I can't think of anything else I want to do.
Okay. Well, so from all of us here at the longest running superhero RPG on Earth, we hope that all you guys have a good week and we'll see you in the next adventure. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.